Welcome everyone to Sunless Sea episode 2. We are in London right now. We just got back from a small trip. Not too far. Okay, here's a thing, a story lit or whatever they're called. A very fine evening to you, Captain. My what you might call mentor is very fond of adventurous Z captains, and he would like to offer you what you might call a dispensation, on account of he is so fond of Z captains. Behind the blind bruiser on the dock stands a dray piled high with fuel and supplies. Accept, inquire further, or refuse. I think I'll just accept it. Okay. Uh-oh. So I now am suspicious to the constables of Fallen London, which is rather unfortunate, but it's not that big a deal. Okay, your lodgings. I'll go with London and visit the Admiralty Survey Office, because this is, if you remember from episode 1, we got port reports of all of the ports we stopped in. Well, we can turn those in here for pay. Okay, Hunter's Keep, 5 echoes for that. Vinderbite, 10 echoes, and a fuel, and then 20 echoes and a fuel. I'm pretty sure the further away it is, the more you get paid for it. I'll ask if there's anything particular they need. No. That one's locked. Okay. Retrieve strategic information from the Cumian Canal south along the coast from London. Alright. Okay, so that is what we must do, I guess. Okay. London. I'll just go back to the lodgings and that would reduce the terror. Our terror is still fine, because as it gets worse and worse, dots will start appearing around that skull there. And we'll go ahead and read the morning papers, and that makes us lose 1 terror. Okay. Well, then that's... How many crew do we have? Let's see, how do I see that? We have 8 out of 10. That's not that big. We could have more, but we don't need more. I'll check the shops here. We could sell our advice for captains, but we might need that at some point. Alright, so I think we're fine. So we will go ahead. Or actually, no, we picked up that cargo. Let's see, London. So we can sell off... Where's our things to sell? I guess we have to find... Ah, here it is. We can sell that for 50. Don't want to sell R. Okay, that looks like everything. So we will go ahead and head out. No, not that, the chart. Okay, so we've gone all around here. We could stop in Hornman's Stag or Rowena's Rocks. I don't think we've gone. And where is it? Let's see. Journals. Objectives. Okay, along the south coast. I'm assuming south is just down. So we can head down the south coast. Is there a compass here? No, there isn't one. Okay, well I'm assuming. Oh, whoops. I don't want to get trapped inside London. There we go. Okay, so I guess I will see you when we get there, or if something happens. Okay, so, we have been shipwrecked. Okay. That's wonderful. Your first captain has died. Don't worry, these things happen. Explore boldly with your next captain. Choose a legacy to preserve something for your next captain. So none of the ones that give you bonuses to the starting stats will really do anything because their stats were terrible. And so really correspondent is the smartest one to take because we didn't have a good officer, a good weapon, much money, or good stats. All we had was our chart. So I guess we'll accept our legacy. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Okay, choose a past. I feel like we should be a poet. Okay. One sly navigator. Someone is looking for passage. I think we'll go with your father's bones. Because, I don't know. Just because. Sir. I'll just go with sir. Now, we get to choose our portrait. How about this guy? And we'll go ahead and be... Oh, what was our last? We were 21 Nobrak. Well, this time we're going to be 21 Nobrak the second. There we go. Your father, lost at Z very long ago. The trail was cold, but now you have a lead. Mr. John Huffam, editor of the Unexpurgated. Okay. Unexpurgated. I don't know. Unexpurgated London Gazette. He's published your poetry from time to time. 1 week ago, he casually mentioned that your turn of phrase is very like your father's. Alright. Man. Okay, I've got to read all of this. Hutham curls his finger around his steaming cup, a protection against the dank cold of the morning. Oh yes, I knew him, a man of some talent, your father. But he turned that talent to, love poetry. Okay, whatever. doesn't make much sense to me. Ghostwriting it, if you understand me. And as you may know, love poetry draws the attention of a particular power. He glances out the window. You follow his gaze to where the spires of the Echo Bazaar rise above London. Huffam leans forward. Masters of the Bazaar, he says very quietly, took an interest in your father. So although I liked him, and although I like you, I will need something to set against the risk. Bring me news from the Z. So bring Huffam a Z story, a tale of terror, and a memory of distant shores, and he'll tell you more. They can be found in many places around the sea, or the Z, or purchased far away in Aram. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, the Labyrinth of Tigers. No, nothing I can do for that. A passenger. Absolutely. I already know where Vinderbite is. They want to go to Vinderbite. I don't know if you read that, because I probably should have left it, but Vinderbite's just right up there. Okay. So, I guess I'll see you when we get to Vinderbite. Okay, so we have arrived at Vinderbite. So, the tomb colony of Vinderbite. Explore Vinderbite. A raggedy fellow. Sir, I'm a good seaman. I'm yours if you'll have me. Will you have me? I'm hungry. I'll work hard. He seems likely enough, if a little ragged and sorrowful. Okay, you could use an extra hand. I'll take him with. Alright, hopefully that's fine. This is the sailor who came begging to you for a berth. He's done good work, this one, but he's keeping a little shrine to the salt, the nameless god of the horizon, at the back of the hold. I'll permit it. Okay. I guess I'll finish up here, and I'll see you when I have my next goal, and, yeah. Okay, so, I got that same mission with the 7 colors that I got last time. But I don't know exactly what to do with it, so I shall just be, I will just be, going up north. Our terror is fine, so we'll gather up the corpses. So we've gained 1 supply. Okay. So, I'll tell you if I find anything interesting. Well, that was a pretty boring journey, but we're here now, and, or at Wither. So, behind the great arch over the bay, the pale wastes stretch, white and silent as the face of the moon. From here you might almost imagine they were snow. North of the city, the salt pools fizz with unlikely color. I'm thinking that that might be one of the 7 colors. But even if it's not, we'll go over there soon-ish. So we'll gather intelligence, and we got a port report. And then we will explore the town. A contest of riddles. Fisherfolk, sailors, a shady couple of likely pirates, and is that a drowny down by the water's edge? They sit round a fire at the Z's edge, passing around a bottle of something viscously black. They're wagering on riddles. Will you join them? 1,000 echoes, 100 echoes. We'll go ahead and try for the 1 echo. You've succeeded in a pages challenge. One of the fishermen... Oh, wait. A cat's shadow. Okay. It's not actually going to say what the riddle was. That's an interesting answer to a riddle. Okay. Is there anything else? No. Can we buy things? Stygian ivory. Well, we could sell this for nothing if we wanted to, but I prefer not to do that. So we'll go ahead and head north of the city, because this is one of the places that might have one of the 7 unlikely colors. Let's see. You know, I bet I could fit through that straight. Oh, this is the edge of the map. So I guess I'll have to turn around here. Okay. It's these salt pits that they're talking about, but I don't think they have any of the colors. Or maybe it was at the shops and I missed it. So, okay, I guess I'll check that. And if it is, I'll tell you. Other than that, I'll see you at the next interesting thing. Alright, so we've made it to Codex, an Isle of Answers. The Isle of Codex. Codex, a desperate cave full of mute exiles, an inexplicable colony of shivering, bad-tempered monkeys. Okay. We'll go ahead and get a port report. The exiles see many come, fewer leave. Some are even willing to communicate, but their gestures are unfamiliar, the meanings unclear. Even when you can understand, these are answers without questions, as useless as a key without a lock. Is there anything else? Okay. See you at the next interesting thing. Okay, so we've found Mount Palmerston and some extremely scary music, or it's not scary in and of itself, but it makes me think that something bad is probably going to happen here. So, oh, this is the gates of hell. Okay. It's Mount Palmerston, sullen lights glow green at the jetty's edge. Okay. Chat to the port folk about the Brimstone Convention. There was a revolution in hell, and the aristocracy of devils fled here. Here, they plot in exile. Dig among the ruins. We'll go ahead and explore the island. A vista. The Z opens out beneath a high cliff. The view from above. A high place, the Z like a rippled sheet of night green jade. The roof of the neath above, bellied with bellied with stalactites and prickled with false stars. Look out across the water. What are you thinking of? Your future. From up here, your future looks glorious, if not exactly bright. Your past is a poet. The years before you came to Z, days of honey and roses in the hollow street, long walks in tyrants' gardens with very special friends. All the wide black Z. Where does it end? Your future. Better days coming. Lost to terror. That's all for now. Okay. Okay, one port report. I guess I will go and look in the ruins. We now have to Zoop. Lost 2 supplies. Great. Memory of distant shores. That's something we need for the person. No, whatever. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. For fuel, do we have supplies? Ugh. Okay. We have to buy a few. We don't have anything left now. Zoop. Can Zoop? Oh. Man, we don't have enough fuel at all. Oh, this is terrible. If we die out here because I didn't get enough fuel, that will be very sad. But we'll head to Vinderbite. Or London would be better. We can always sell some of the things we got. Just need to get to London. Wait. Speak to. Okay. Locked with a secret. Okay, what does he want? The Z is enough, but now you mention it, I have always had a desire to see Frostbound, the place where the Z rises to become a castle. The place where questions and riddles do battle for truth. He sighs dreamily, but he is watching you carefully. Yes, Frostbound. The very north of the Z. Uh-oh. Games. Oh, it was paused. That would do it. Oh. Okay, let's see. The very north of the Z could be anywhere around here. I think we have to go for London right now. Because we don't have enough fuel even really to make it to London. We might make it. We'd have to sell things. Well, I'm going to have to go at 1 speed to conserve fuel. So I will be back after that because that will be horrible to watch because it will basically be doing nothing at this speed for like 5 minutes. So, bye. Okay, so update. We have pretty much made it to Vinderbite. We had to repurpose some supplies as fuel, but then we were attacked by a pirate ship. Rather unlucky, but we will be able to make it to Vinderbite without having to fight them, actually. Just need to stop in Vinderbite. Okay. Explore Vinderbite. One Tale of Terror. Shops. What can we sell? Okay. How do I... They asked to go to Vinderbite. Let's see. Risk. Great. A Z story. A memory of distant shores and a tale of terror to Huffham in London. I have 2 of those. Ugh, great. I shall have to hope I make it to London without really having any chance of doing so, especially with these pirates. Or maybe I can get fuel from the pirates. That might actually work. Here we are. Loot and scuttle. 2 supplies. Well, at least it's something to turn into fuel if we have to. Well, when we have to. Okay, see you when I don't make it to fall in London. Or when I do, who knows? Well, it appears that we have made it to London. Unfortunately, this is, unfortunately there is this, the Revenue Men event. Her Enduring Majesty's Customs Service works closely with both the Ministry of Public Decency and the Masters of the Bazaar. Today, they have selected you for an inspection. Don't cheek them. Let them do their worst. We have no contraband, so... Let them do their worst. Okay. A little gift. Returning to London. The lights of London welcome you home. This storylet only appears when you have been at sea for a while. A breath of relief. As soon as the gangplank touches the quayside, the terrors of the deep sea lighten. Walk taller, smile more readily, but what dreams may cling? Okay. 2 menaces, nightmare strength is now 50. Okay. Man, this is terrible. Alright, collect messages from the harbor master. Something has changed underneath. Someone wants to sign on. That's all for now. You have one of this, another day, a free evening. A Rose Market bustles on Roser's Wharf. Will you be there today? Okay. Shops. We can sell our advice for captains to buy fuel for the next time we need it. Oh, and we can sell our zoop. Yes. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, I am in unforgiving mode with no save slots besides the basic autosave. No, I'll stay in unforgiving. Okay, we have a port report of Vinderbite. Okay, we have a few port reports that are pretty good. So, we'll go to London, visit the Admiralty Survey Office. Mount Palmerston, 40 echoes. Vinderbite, 10 echoes. Wither, 20 echoes. Codex, 20 echoes. Okay. A little gift. We do need the fuel and supplies, so we'll accept it, and we do have one. Menace's suspicion. Let's see, where do I see that? Suspicion 1 and nightmare strength 2. Oh, you rapscallion. Alright, so I will finish up in London, and then see you next time there's something interesting. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to head to Venderbite and drop off a tomb colonist. Then we're going to explore the north, hoping to find Frostbound or whatever it was that the sly officer, the sly navigator was talking about. And also to go to Wither to buy a Z story. Yes, story spelled with a Z. And then we'll be able to do the next step on finding our father. By trading in all of those things. All of the story, the tale of terror, the story of, what is it called? The memory of distant shores, and the Z story. So I'll see you when that has been done. Goodbye. So I have actually looked at the time, and it has been over an hour of recording, so I may end up splitting this into 2 episodes. If not, I'll just edit it down, but this will be the end of the episode right here, so goodbye, everyone.